Okay, this you see, when you say you do, you are covered in mud. That means you are covered in mud because you were doing something or something happened to you or it's happening to you. Is that okay? That's why you say, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? You are covered in mud. Because at that point of time, you are covered in mud. Obviously, you have been doing something. Is that okay? Alright? So what have you been doing? Or if we say, what have you been doing? Can we say, what have you done? What have you been doing? Let me see if this also makes sense. What have you been doing? What have you done? That is okay. It's still correct, right? So let's try and understand. What have you been doing? What have you done? Because this is something over, right? Maybe you have played in the mud, so this is like over. What have you done? So it could be present perfect progressive because of the ing, or present perfect. What have you done? You are covered in mud. Both applicable, both can actually, right? Depending on the situation, whether whatever, because you are covered in mud, is it because you are doing something or you have done something and you are covered in mud? Is that clear enough? Okay, can you follow? Can you understand? Alright? Okay, good. Let's look at number 3 now. Christine has been looking very tired recently. Alright? Because recently means, from a period of time before this up to now, it's still happening to her. So she has been looking, ing, present perfect progressive. Is that okay? Alright? She has been looking very tired recently. Has she been working too hard? So you're telling, has she started working before this and now she's still working very hard? So present perfect progressive. Okay? Okay? All of you okay? Can you understand? Alright? Next. Irene. Okay, Irene. I want to look at. Okay, writing her essay, she has not finished. So present perfect. Has not finished. Irene has not finished writing her essay because she, for the last 1 hour, she has been doing something. She has been sleeping for the last 1 hour. Is that okay? Can you follow now? Alright, present perfect, progressive. That's how you must start understanding. Is that okay? Alright? Okay, number 5. Have you done your work? That means I'm asking, have you finished your work? Right? That means you must have finished. I have been waiting. That means I have been waiting 5 minutes ago up to now I'm still waiting. Is that clear? Can you follow? Okay? Okay? Alright, and finally, vendor. Vendor singular has been baking lately. Alright, lately here meaning she is continuing to do something. Alright? She started in the past but still doing. So vendor has been baking lately and has no time to go for yoga. Okay, alright. All of you okay so far? Okay? Alright, I think that's about it. Okay? Any questions? All okay? 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 Okay, can we just look at one more or few slides and we go back? Alright? 4 o'clock, right? I promise 4 o'clock, right? Okay, from present we go to past. We go to past. We do a few things. Because it's a short semester. I'm worried I cannot finish. maybe I'll check with the department. Because they are printing for me. You have this notes already? No? You want it? Oh, that's yours. So you want one more, huh? Okay, extra notes, huh? Okay, alright, let's move on. Let's do a few slides. 4 o'clock, I'll let you go. Don't worry. Is that okay? But until 4 o'clock, we must work hard. Okay? This one we will do. Okay, from the present tense, we are going into the past tense. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, past tense is related but different. It is different, right? Oh, I feel good. The answer is not here. Whoa. I feel good. I feel no. No, we need the practice, right? Then only we learn better. Okay, past tense. Let's try and understand this. All right. Okay, after studying this, you need to look for it. I think these are all wrong. Okay, when do we use the past simple? Again, past got 4 times. What is the 4 times? Past simple, past progressive, past perfect, and past perfect progressive. Is that okay now? Is that okay? Okay? Alright, let's look at the past simple. When do we use the past simple? Alright, when we talk about a completed action in the past. It is finished. It is over. It is completed. Is that okay now? Can you see the difference now? Yes. Alright? Last week, like example, last week they go wrong. They went. Why went? Because it is past and it is over. Alright? They went to visit their grandmother. So is that clear now? Yes. Talk about an action that happened at an indefinite point in the past. She played the piano. When did she play the piano? She played the piano when she was young. That means, is she still young? No. No. It's over. She's not young anymore. Maybe she is not a child anymore. Maybe she's a teenager or an adult now. They're okay. It's over. It is over. Can all of you follow now? Okay, alright. So it's over, alright? That's the understanding. You know, once you understand this, I hope all of you can understand. If you understand that and it comes out the exam, you can handle and get it right. So the most important thing is understanding. Not just because 4 o'clock, I want to go back. Okay, do you understand? Yes. Is it okay? Any problem? No. I don't understand. The idea is to understand. Is it okay now? Alright? Let's look at the next slide. Alright, the rule for the spelling. We must change the spelling now. Alright, in the past, we must change the spelling of the past tense form goes like this below. I can just give you some guidelines. I cannot give you everything. Is that okay? Some guidelines. When the base form of the verb ends with an E, add only a D. Like ache becomes ate. Bake, baked. Is that okay? Yes. Right? When the base form ends with a consonant and a Y, replace the Y with IED. Okay. So apply becomes applied. Carry becomes carried. Is that okay now? Yes. Esteban, okay? In Spanish also like that?
Yeah, we have like Spanish for
singular, past and present.
Yeah, you can say conducir and conductor are verbs in Spanish in past.
That makes me a bit worried. No, I'm just joking. Alright, okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, when a word ends with a vowel and the Y, add ed. Alright, vowel is the O, and with the Y, then you add ed. Annoy becomes annoyed. Alright, sway becomes swayed. Is that okay now?
Yes.
Can you follow?
Yes.
Next. When a word ends in a single vowel and a single consonant, except X, oh, you've got except now, double that final consonant and add ed, like bang. Single vowel, single consonant. Then the consonant becomes double. Add ed.